Carry on my wayward son. Noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Yo! Above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond the illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with the reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, toss the bottom like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices sigh. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
CO2 in the atmosphere. And by the way, it's not really a moral hazard, it's more like free riding on our grandkids. And by the way, it's not really a moral hazard, it's more like free riding on our grandkids.
Carry on, you will always remember. Carry on, nothing is a suspender. Now your life's no longer empty. Started with fire. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
will not make any deals with you. I've resigned. I will not
Hello.
be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own.
Hello. Hi, guys. Anyway, as you can probably tell, I've been winding a lot of people up. Let me just bring this in, shall we? Bang. Anyway. Yeah, I thought I'd go live, guys. Yes, I've been dealing with, well, foolish people. And the thing is, right, they should have won today. They should have beaten me left, right, and centre. And because I've been, well, way off my game, I've been like, but no, it shows how dead and comatose their brains are, because I feel like I'm about to go into hospital and be put on a life support machine. How dead I feel. But yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so I had a few people on the old, was it the Fadgy Badgers, known as Facebook, and so, oh my god, let me just get my computer up and running beside me so I can do the old modding when I'm gaming. So, anyway, oh yeah, let me just get that post up as well, guys, up on the Instagrams. Yeah, I sent a message to Jiggle Tits today. It was a nice message, right? It was. It was very polite of me for a change. It was very polite of me. I gotta be honest. Well, the way I said that's like, no, you weren't. It was very polite of me. Where is it? Earlier today, he's standing next to his car. He is. That's my friend. That's don't know. Oh yeah, that's you and me character Sunak. You guys have watched that, you and me. Yeah, with little puppets and all of that. Yeah, he looks like one of them. Sunak. Anyway. Oh, then again, Sunak looks like the filled shit you get with your arse and it turns into the runs. But anyway, so where is it? Where's GT? Damn, I posted a lot. Damn, what am I doing? Doing a biography? Been heck. Oh no, that is that's my creation. I created yesterday, guys. Adventures of Ballsack Baggins. If you guys haven't seen that, yeah, go and check my Twitter feed. Where is it? Oh, I think he's taking it down. Yeah, I think he's taking that post down because I called him Jiggle Tits. Oh well. I can't find it. Yeah, he's standing next to his. Let me just go to his feed just in case. Yeah, I think he might have taken it down, to be honest. Unless he's been reading my comment feed or somebody else's comment feed, and he's like, "I am no Jiggle Tits. How dare you call me Jiggle Tits? You are Jiggle Tits." Nah, it's still good. Thank God for that. Right. Oh, for bloody heck's sake. And I've gone through 22,000 comments just to get to mine. I think I am. I don't think he's commented on mine. I think it's just like... Because it's like one of those comments like, it's like, is he taking the piss or is he genuine nice? Oh well. Can I put JT and not Jiggle Tits? I put like J dot like JT. He's thinking he calls me Jiggle Tits, and it's got the abbreviation as JT. Is he calling me Jiggle Tits or not, or just terrific, or what is he calling me? Jiggle Tits. Anyway, but let's oh well, I gotta be honest. It's like digging to the center of the earth. That one is. Yep. I mean, me going through all those comments. It's like, yep. Day one, we're still going down. Day two, we're getting there. Oh look, black turtle. Nice. I gotta check. I gotta show you that. Show you this, guys. God. Then again, could be a Welsh miner. I've been down the mines, you see, digging for some coal. When I get home, I'm in the ocean, I'll be a pink turtle again. Yeah, I'm a albino pink turtle instead of the white type. But I thought turtles were green. Not my one. Oh, man. Oh, no. Why does it look like, you know, I mean, like an old age person's ball sack is trying to escape? You know, I mean, I don't know. I need to get away from this wrinkly, run away from this. And the ball sack is like being stretched out a mile or so. Oh, man. I knew I shouldn't be on a keyboard today or on a computer. But here I am. Anyway. I actually said that to someone earlier. Actually, I shouldn't be on a keyboard today or computer or sort of thing. And I'm like, now I'm like, because today I got like this random type comments going through my head, really random as hell. I'm glad I'm not inside a courtroom today or something like that. Yeah, I mean, so you know, coming to come to me and said, so how do you plead? I'd be like, you really want to know what I'm thinking right now? Yes. So how does the jury plead? Oh, with a safe word, wouldn't you like to know? Yes, we would like to know. What's your safe word first? I'd be like, well, I'd be like, judge going, come on, tell us. Oh, you're getting naughty, getting a bit hot in the collar. Should we go back to my place and, you know, take that shirt off you? Bring the robe too. This is a court case. Are you really up for that? Yeah, safe word. But anyway, let's see what else is going on down the. Oh yeah, guys, welcome, guys. Hi, I'm Zestigal, also known as Druggle. This is the Zestigal channel, just the name, you know, I mean, for the channel. But I go as Druggle, and this is a Lurker's channel. Despite I haven't got it in the thing because I can't find it because I'm blind as a bat to set the setting. This is a Lurker's channel. If you would like to sit back and just watch and just enjoy the show, or if you got things to do, do them because that is the thing to do. So enjoy. And for those on YouTube, hi. Oh yeah, I had what you call it today. You know, I thought I'd try and play a Max Egan video up on my Facebook to test. You know what I mean, see if he was telling the truth or not. You know what I mean, and I think he would be like, yeah, I mean, at least you think for yourself and all that. You know what I mean? Because I don't think he's the guy. Not, some people say he's a shill and some say he's not. So I put one of his videos on my Facebook pages, and within like 10 minutes of it being up, no, you cannot have that. That's against community guidelines. Well, killing people and all of that. That's your community guidelines. Mine is about saving people's lives. So if I was like you, globalist piece of shit, going on killing, murdering, and all of that, and so forth, you would actually let this video be out there if it was about murdering things, not which it wasn't. Go away, you. Oh man. Oh my god. I'm gonna move this along. Yeah. The Welsh miner turtle. Anyway, been down with the curly hairs, been down the collieries, digging some coal. I'm joking. It was some idiot going, goes, no, that turtle was born like that. Then again, it could be a tortoise coming out of the turtle. I got blue vision. Then again, it could be a bar of soap, I mean, an animatronic bar of soap for all I know what the way my eyes are. But I can imagine that, you know what I mean? These days, I don't need help, you know what I mean, to do all that. But can you imagine that now these days, the way my eyes have gotten worse. If I start dating again, I'm thinking I'm using condoms or something. Instead, someone hands me like chew wire, packaging, and I go, what was that? Pain, now the pleasure. Anyway, so let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the female Freemasons. For people that are part of a group that like, we're empowering themselves and so forth, and they're not empowering themselves one bit, you know what I mean? The Freemasons are actually going the opposite way. They're depowering themselves, male and female sides. They're making themselves more imprisoned and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But, oh well. Yeah, one day I'm going to have to talk about one of the visions I had, when I was a youngster. I mean, that's why I believe in the Almighty, I mean? Not what these bastards sell, the Freemasons versions of what God is and all of that, the Illuminati and all of that. The real God is out, the real Almighty and so forth. That's nice. Oh, I know I put coffee in there, but it doesn't taste like a lot of coffee. I'm on a different coffee as well. I must admit, if I was going to blenderize balls and penises and all of that and so forth and everything, right? With some almonds and put some coffee in and all of that and so forth. This is what it probably would taste like, you know what I mean? Oh, nice. With a touch of salt. Anyway, very nice. Right, let's have a look and see what's on the old YouTube, shall we, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna we do a bit of that, and then we might do maybe 40 minutes of gaming as well. Oh, Salaman Ahmed is on. The thing is, though, he's not doing what you call it. He's not doing the things I've known him for these last few months. I think he's doing mainly about football or something like that at the moment. But yeah. Oh, let's have a look at these. You know what I mean? The beaver hat wearers and stuff like that. Let's have a check of them.
Looking for a great deal on your next...
Shh. And let's have a check. Right, let's have a check, see if the sound's coming through the desktop.
Sites.
Yeah, it is. Nice. And let's play it right through. There we go. Hold on. Oh, there he is. Playing Hang Ahead. I was thinking about his ears and the way he flies and stuff like that and so forth. Oh yeah, before I went live, guys, right? Before I went live, I told you I had random thoughts, right, and stuff like that, right? And this is one of the thoughts that came through my head because, I've been checking out the Royals today. like now. But one of the things that popped into my head, right, was this, right? I know it's wrong. Well, I mean, for the royals, but for the public, you may laugh. I was thinking, right, maybe I need to go and stand naked next to Prince Andrew to show him that this is what an adult looks like naked instead of fucking kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can you imagine his face? He'd be like, "You're a grown adult. I'm not into those. I know, Camille." Oh man. But anyway, where's my where is it? Yeah. Yeah, somebody's got to take him up back and show him a wood chipper, mind that. You know what I mean? That guy, he's not exactly, you know what I mean? Is what, you know what I mean? He's not the sort of person we want in Britain. Just put it that way. He needs to be wood chippered left, right, and centered. You know what I mean? Hold on. There we go. Anyway. The same what? He need to be what? He need to be what? Yeah. You know what I mean? That. You know what I mean? Wood chippered. Oh, let's go, yeah. Now I've lost myself. Nothing new there. Don't we all lose ourselves now and again, guys? I got the same problem as last night, guys. I've lost my camera. Right, deactivate. Activate it. Oh, don't tell me I've done that. So I'm going to have to go back into, was it, review full me? Because I think... Yeah, I think I've done that for this one. Let's have a look here, No! So deactivate there from it. What camera have I got on for this? Didn't I just deactivated this one and it's going, we'll still see you. What camera is this then? I have a ghost camera somewhere. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Ghost cameras that follow you about and go boo. Or then again, they plunge into your soul and rip your soul out and take you to the afterlife sort of thing. Would you like to come with us? Yeah, no. Why isn't this one going off? I don't know the camera's plugged in. Well, none facing this way towards me. Be gone. Yeah, it is that one. Yeah, it's that one. And yes, it's not going off. I have a spooky camera. Right, we'll leave this on for now and we'll keep it to this one for now. This camera will not go off. But I want the retribution side, just in case, for later, for the gaming and stuff like that. But now it's going, no, I am stubborn. I will not give in to you. Must be a feminist camera. I will not listen to you men. No, I won't. I will, you men, you objectify us women all the time. What we'll do, we'll take off our clothes and show our breasts. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, they both got. We've got the Knights Templars cross on, or links to the old. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for the Knights of Columbia stuff and all of that as well. But anyway, I guess is that the Malta thing going on there as well? Anyway, the Knights of Malta. Why did one with the sunglasses on where he's standing is like, I just had a shit and shagged. Very nice. I just had a good old shitting and a shagging. It was very good and all that. And Charles, if you would like a shitting and a shagging with me later, please come for the SS. We'll do that. And it was very nice. We did the penguin stance, We did it. Yes. We'll toss her up in the air and caught her like we do Robbie. Very nice. We did the old shitting and a shagging. While the slaves did the old scraping the poop from our asses at the same time. Let's see what's going on. Gotta go back. That kid's like, I don't want to be here. Well, the both of them are like, do we gotta do this? Why do we gotta control the public, treat them as slaves and that when I can be home on the Xbox or something? Or writing, you know, I mean, doing my homework or going to play rugby or fencing or something. But yeah, I'm doing this piece of crap to show, oh, look, we are rulers over the slaves, and if you don't bow down to us, we'll kill you. I want to be back home doing my own gaming and stuff. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it shows how pathetic society is, isn't it, to have rulers over us. Like, it's, oh, we're not enslaved, but we have people governing over us and ruling over us and so forth. Oh, no, but we're not slaves. Oh, it's, we don't have... Get a grip. Yeah, you can see them too late. They're grabbing white flowers and taking each other's fancies around the court. Anyway. Yeah, put a little smile in. She's probably had it. Never really done that because there's no wilt in the bed. Then again, it could be a hair coming through the hat. No, I'm joking. Then again, like on top, down below, and oh man. Right, we won't look any more royal family stuff of that one. Oh yeah, she's awesome in that. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. I'll watch that again now. Down with the Sickness drum cover. Let's see what else is out there, shall we? Oh look, I'm live. Hey, it's me taking the piss out of things as usual. I could make people hungry, can I? I could say, hey, you know, let's have a look and check this out. I am in the mood for maybe like 20 minutes of horror stuff. You reckon, guys? Yeah, why not? Why not?
Hey, you! Get a great...
Who, me? Oh, there you go, guys. There's a lady I can actually pull for a change. But grab her by the nose and come on, you come with me. Magnet. I don't want to go with you. No, Magnet says different.
Great deal from Love Honey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Love Honey's good when you can break their toys. I'm not saying anymore.
This, which is apparently haunted. They meet up at 2 a.m. and are talking.
No. Put him back to normal.
About what they should do next when something in the next room overwrecks their plans.
What actually was that?
Approximately 10 seconds later, this sound fills the building. Listen to it and tell me if you think it's real or edited.
Wait. Legit.
By now, they are pretty much freaking out and ready to take off. But the spirit isn't quite through with them yet. You'll see absolutely nobody was nearby when this happens, which makes me think it could be real. All of the lights shut off before they get a chance to leave. One of them turns the camera light on just in time to see their friend blankly staring at them from the ground. I guess he could just be acting, and one of his friends pulled him by his feet, but that still doesn't explain this actual ghost sighting at the very end.
Let's go!
I think this could be real because the raw adrenaline sends his friend barreling straight through a door. This gray fish is frozen solid and obviously not moving at all. Yet within 20 seconds of being put in this liquid solution, something bizarre happens.
Oh, I've seen stuff like this before.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this is nothing more than warm water, but maybe there's some sort of chemical in it that can bring frozen animals back to life. Then again, maybe this fish just
Yeah, someone's pissed in it and the fish is going, whoa, what the fuck is that?
hibernates for the winter and comes back to life naturally when the temperature warms. Let me know what you think is going on here. And if you think what you've seen is a miracle like the uploader of this video claims. These guys were wandering through the forest when they encountered someone who at first appeared lost, but after a moment they realized something was very wrong.
Oh, I was tying my shoelaces, guys, and going ghost hunting myself after, but I got nothing to live stream with, so... So if I'm not around after this week, guys, you know why. The police have kidnapped me. Anyway.
After this strange encounter, the boys follow the crazy man's rubbish to its hiding place.
What, his rubbish can walk? I just wish my rubbish could walk. Yeah, I mean, that'd be flipping cool. And he just goes, hey, I'm not going to put you in the bin bag tonight, guys. I want you to walk to the rubbish dump and I don't want to follow you, but come on, get your ass moving. Walk to the dump and throw yourself into the furnaces. But we'll die. No, go on, do it.
He caught us asleep. The roof looks like it's about to collapse. Georgie, that's not rubbish, bro.
Figure, ain't it? Hello?
When they realize it's a person, and a living person at that, they start to unravel the bag and the mystery.
Frank, he's alive, bro. He's alive. He's alive.
Where's he gone?
Is he gone?
What? Did he take you?
What was this?
Really? Oh, that's me in the background. Told you I was moderating on there. I think I said that. I'm moderating on my laptop. Oops. But he heard me now. I think I said that. Anyway. Man. What thing to say though? Did he take you? No. She's like, well, it sounds like a woman to be honest. No, they just wrapped themselves up and so forth because they wanted to die. So when the person comes back, then they'd be like cut up, chopped up, and served as a, you know what I mean? Don't know what the person is. Could be a Karen, could be a feminist, could be whatever, you know what I mean? But they're going to be turned into a human stir fry, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so, of course he bloody took me. You bloody idiots.
This Axeman going to do with this boy?
What is that? There was someone. What is that? He's back, bro. He's back.
After this most recent encounter, we could probably guess. Time to break out.
Oh, that looks fake as shit towards the end. You notice that? That looks like fake as hell. You know what I mean?
The Sage again, posted to TikTok by Ratliff Wife. This ring security footage was captured at around 9:30 p.m. in March of 2022. The video shows the front porch of a home. After a moment, a dark shadow moves across the camera. The shadow reappears several times over the course of a minute. Several bugs appear in the clip, but they are clear. Nothing looks like this shadow. The uploader says their dog was also growling in the room at the time this video was captured. Did it sense something? Some in the comments think so, with Carolyn Mulhall writing, "Pets."
Oh, that's what we should do. Send feminists into ghost haunted buildings to meet male ghosts. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be funny. Are you objectifying me? I've come to kill you. Are you having a go at me? Obviously, you see a feminist flying through the air. You don't like women? Well, I'll give you that idea. Don't like toxic Nazi type women. Anyway.
No, better start praying. And it's true that many people swear that pets seem to have an easier time seeing the paranormal than humans. Look what happens when this ghost investigator decides to confront the spirit of a person who supposedly took another man's life in this room.
Have you noticed that, though? You know what I mean? The feminists give women a bad name. You know, you get like decent women and all that. They go through life, you know what I mean? Being good, being nice and all of that, being empowering what they do and so forth. And they come across, you know what I mean, these like feminist males and females, and it's like, okay, send them to the funny farm.
Did you shoot that man? Did you shoot him because you were scared?
A pale figure peeks out from the doorway. As soon as its presence is called upon, no one seems to notice, probably because it was so low. Is this the spirit they are looking for, or just some light hitting the hall at a weird angle?
Hello, boys. I'm by here. I'm about the right height to give you a good time almost. Look at that height I'm at. Hello, behind you. You got a cute ass from this angle. Would you like to know more what I would like before I died?
There are rumors of a small cult living on a forgotten side road somewhere by the Baltimore Turnpike just off
It's not an MLM marketing scheme in it, cult.
Route 1. A YouTuber named Dragon LaLafferty claims to know its exact location and has uploaded proof. It isn't long before him and his friends pass another vehicle, which turns around and starts tailgating them at high speeds.
Coming right up on us too. Ouch, ouch. Yep.
There was no coming that. Anyway, that's what I needed. I'll have to pop to a whorehouse later. Anyway.
Supercharge your business with the all-new shop.
I had supercharged, like, would you like to supercharge your whorehouse? Very nice.
Point of sale, the all-in-one POS.
The car continues to come at them down the winding road way too fast, alternating between high beams and total darkness all the while. Dragon Lafferty and his friends nervously play off the chase like it's no big deal, but I can tell that they are nervous. The cult member eventually disengages.
Oh yeah, I've had some sleep today as well, guys. I've had a little bit of sleep. I mean, not enough to recharge the batteries and all of that, but I've had like a little bit of sleep because my friend from America said to me, "What you up to?" I said, "I'm in bed." Good job she didn't pull me out. I would have gone, my perky nipples are up today. I'm glad she didn't go, but anyway, let's keep going.
Upon reaching the main road, everyone is lucky to have made it out alive, but then they have a very bad idea.
I don't know what would happen if we stopped. People said they do it, but they never said, like, what happened.
Their last update was more than 8 years ago, so maybe they followed through with their plan and were never heard from again. Ever wondered what goes on in a pharmacy late at night?
Yeah, doing the nicest war drums gonna kill some more people. Cut off his head.
Well, apparently it's wilder than you
Did he spit?
think. Egyptoon published this creepy video in January of 2015. It's footage that will make you swear off pharmacies for a good long while. The green
This your pharmacy for? I think the jab did that.
hue and flashing monitor on the desk are spooky enough to set the scene. Then the action begins. A white chair in the office starts to move all of its own accord, jerking to the left, then being lifted right up into the air. Before the action begins, a white chair in the office starts to move all of its own accord, jerking to the left.
Chairs now jerking. Okay. Wherever rocks the boat. I thought he said that. Can you imagine that? I mean, you're sitting on one day and one of the legs just like comes up and starts going, doing the action. And you walk in, it's like, okay, what you doing? And then it comes, little bits of plastic, shoots through the air. Did you just ejaculate? Oh, yeah. The chair goes.
Then being lifted right up into the air before landing back down on the floor. It pulls slowly to the right, then yanks to the left again. A little later, something gaseous spurts
Really? Jerking and yanks. Right, got it. I think we know what he's thinking while he was doing this one.
out below, leaving
I'm joking. I'm only messing with you, Chills, if you watch this.
black marks in the footage. Some in the comments of the video say this footage has been edited or suggest the chair is being jerked around with strings, but maybe, just maybe, someone wasn't given the right prescription and his ghost is seeking revenge. I, for one, hope he gets it. A ghost hunting channel in Portugal called Supernatural Persecution is attempting
After him saying that, jerking, strings, yanking, and all of that, I've got a real weird image in my head right now. And you know, I mean, and a stool in a gimp suit. But anyway.
attempting to solve an unexplained mystery that's been haunting locals for years. According to legend, this haunted place in the dark, creepy woods is where a bride-to-be once threw herself onto train tracks after discovering her fiancé was unfaithful. Ghost sightings have occurred ever since, and few dare to explore here because so much has already gone wrong. While walking
This is why I go on tangents, guys, in games and that stuff like that. You know, I mean, like when you say, when I'm playing with Gibbs or one of the other guys over the years. You know, I mean, and when we be together, we start off together, and I just walk off on the map stuff because I'm thinking all this weird stuff and all of that. Well, this random stuff. And I'm trying to like make sure this random stuff doesn't come out. But now I'm like, no, I'm going to embrace it and just say it more often. But yeah, it's just like I just go off for a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, I got under control. Back I go. That's why I shoot off, guys, and then come back in because I got this random shit in my head. It flows in. It's just like little bits. It's like empires of stuff coming in. You know what I mean? So let's keep watching. We might get a ghost orgasm. I mean, a ghost exorcism. I meant to say, not a ghost orgasm. Anyway,
down the long forgotten path, flanked by scary woods on both sides, they think they hear something.
Leonardo, tá vendo alguma coisa? Vai. Leonardo, tá vendo alguma coisa? Vai.
Scary voices and other weird noises from within the haunted woods. The ghost bride is near. As the ghost hunters squint into the darkness,
Leonardo do céu, olha o vulto branco lá, ó! Passando atrás de você, cara!
A mysterious figure, an apparition, crosses their path and leaves them absolutely terrified. The possible sighting of a ghost wearing a white bridal gown, while creepy, could also be someone.
Yeah, run. You don't want to get married to that shit. Run. You know what I mean? And if they don't like you, well, because he's a man and so forth, you lose half his shit. So quick, run.
In black clothes holding a white sheet over their head to create the illusion of a long flowing headdress. It's too far away to tell for sure. Likewise, this alleged ghost voice sounds more like one of their friends rather than something supernatural wailing in anguish. But even though I'm not fully convinced, this paranormal evidence has thousands convinced that it's real. So
Yeah, that looks like somebody holding up a sheet. Not like you would get like the Chinese dragons things and you hold it around like that sort of thing and all of that. Yeah, it seems a bit like that in the distance.
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think it's fake. Fake, fake, fake. Anyway, let's Oh, it is a normal speed, not yeah.
A YouTube channel called The Scories has been receiving constant harassment from Project Zorgo for some time now. Nobody knows exactly what Project Zorgo wants from them, so they teamed up with some other YouTube.
They want your souls so they can power their kettle and make coffee.
Who have been targeted as well
Oh, that was nice,
to
yeah.
get to the bottom of the situation. It isn't long before they find a mysterious folder on their laptop that none of them have ever seen before. Obviously, it was placed there recently by somebody who wanted it to be discovered. The title.
Yeah, them. Oh, look, I'll just create this folder, put this here, Oh, they got one of their friends to do it, so when they look into it, they don't know what's in there, so they look genuinely surprised, and it's like, oh, look, donuts.
The title of the folder is simply called Hacker. They are afraid to click on the folder at first, but finally they decide that it must be done if they want to solve anything. Inside are a bunch of aerial photos taken of them a long time ago.
That is so weird.
Really? Especially with what we got now, drones. We can have it hovering above you to follow you and all of that, yeah. If I wanted to get the jerk tonight, I would have gone somewhere. Anyway.
Really, we're vlogging right there. Look, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving.
If this is real, then it's clear Project Zorgo has been watching them for quite some time. As if this wasn't enough, Project Zorgo has since demonstrated its ability to take complete control over their channel whenever they want.
We have successfully taken control of the Scories channel. You will only be able to watch the videos we allow you to watch.
Yeah, and you can't buy those masks off Amazon, can you?
Exactly what Project Zorgo has in store for this channel is anyone's guess, but based on their past activity, I doubt it's anything good. While entering a deep dark cave, these brave souls nearly left their skeletons behind.
Right, let's see what else they got on this thing then, shall we? Let's have a look. Oh shit, let's put the sound back on.
Good gravy, what is...
Are you kidding me? Oh, my fucking thing. Oh, let's go back. That's funny. Let's go back.
Good gravy, what is that?
You didn't record my show. I wanted to watch the Carnal Knowledge game show, you bastards. Hence why I'm naked, ready for it. I need a partner. Will you be my partner? Imagine that's how she does it, like, you know what I mean? Bloody hell. Then again, was that a he or she? Sorry, I didn't check that department. Let me have a look. Imagine getting in that stuff. You look down. Oh, they've sawed off my nuts with their teeth.
Good gravy, what is that? You can see the creature momentarily as they enter. But for some reason, this encounter doesn't send them running for the hills. And then, not long after, this happens. That hissing is somehow more terrifying than a deafening roar, and the figure's features are equally horrifying.
What? That is terrifying. Put some bass into it, for sake. It sounds like a snake that just had a wank. And it's coming.
fact that they didn't leave on the first sighting of the creature makes me think this is...
Yeah, I know, guys. I know. That's what random my brain goes. Snakes don't have arms. It grew some for the moment. But anyway,
fake.
then again, it actually doubled on itself.
But as we only caught a glimpse on camera, maybe they just didn't see him in the darkness. If it is acted, then it's an incredible fake. Is someone watching?
That incredible. That was fucking hopeless. That was terrible. That was like, prison cell blockade acting. That was rubbish.
You while you sleep, shared by YouTube channel blah blah. This scary video is trending in the Arabic speaking YouTube community. Security camera footage captured this paranormal event on camera. Watch for the standing fan, but more terrifying is the sleeping woman's reaction. Fans can be automated and set to start at a certain time, so to me this is not necessarily a paranormal event, but then again, her response makes me second guess myself. I tracked this video down to the TikTok account at Jezebel TikTok, but I'm not sure if this is the original source. Judging by this woman's level of fear, I can't help but think that she saw or felt something else in the room, aside from a light breeze. What do you think is going on here? What's in the closet of this hotel?
And the way the mother to some degree was making sure the youngster was safe as well, so don't know of that one. It's like they might be good at acting, or it's genuine. So.
Posted by Horror Talk, this TikToker appears to be filming your standard hotel lockbox on a top shelf of the closet, only this one's not so standard. The lockbox keeps beeping and flashing sixes, the sign of the devil, after which it repeatedly shows an error.
Really? Sign of the devil? I thought the sign of the devil was like a whippy tail and a bit of Kama Sutra. Hello. Would you like to play with my devilish horn? Come here then. Sorry.
The girl is far.
Was that her? Was that really her?
Far away from the lockbox, and no one else is in the room. She says she just got back from the hotel bar and was reading a scary book when this started happening. Some think the 6 key was just pressed too many times and is malfunctioning. Others think the ghost is just trying.
Come on, and she walked outside and she's in hell. What she thought was an error was actually her home getting teleported into. Do you like the barbecue place?
To get his valuables, but what I'm wondering is what's in the box. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Master Allen 73. This redditor wrote, "Me and my girlfriend are asleep at 3:50."
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, these are like, well, it looks like they are, because I've got a set of these here, guys. If your chair's too low, your bed's too low, or wherever, you can put them on to raise your thing up. I wonder if the bed's gone flying a few times what they can do. And the mattress has gone, poof. And as he just pull back, his head bangs on the wall behind, and the mirror falls down, whacks her on the head and stuff. Oh man. Anyway, back to the video.
5 a.m. When the door closes on its own, there is a door stopper holding it in place. I'm always very skeptical of the paranormal and other footage I have captured, but this one, let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about.
I'm looking for fishing wire just in case, you know.
There was certainly some debate about this video in the comments. ASAP Rab wrote, I'm sure you've noticed, but just after 31 seconds, there's some kind of particle or orb going straight up near the bathroom entrance. Creepy footage. And the uploader replied saying, honestly, I had not noticed it. I'd been concentrating on the door looking for shadows. While TCG Games wrote, how many days do you wake up and your door is closed? Was the heater or the air conditioner on? Has this happened in the past? And the uploader replied saying no, this was the first time in 8 months. With or without the AC running, it's never closed on its own. Can you think of any other explanation for this footage? I think there's a good chance there's a ghost also in this bedroom. YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series takes a location tour of Bridgeport Manor, and they soon encounter the manor's mysteries as the tour guide shares that a man passed away of a heart attack in this room. Listen closely.
He said, well, we want to go talk to Lester James. He says, it's me.
What was that voice?
We'll talk to Lester James. He says, it's me.
One of the crew even hears it in the moment.
Who was that?
What'd you hear?
A male voice.
The main reason I chose this milk is that as a parent, I love.
Several noises are heard.
Hear it?
Dude, that vibrated the whole building.
House voice.
Somebody's got to be here.
Although they didn't find anyone there.
I'd love to have a setup like that, guys, when I go out, ghost hunting and stuff like that. All I'm with is my mobile phone and my wits, and that's about it, really. Man. The thing is, well, I've come across some things and stuff like that. I'm like, like, you know, black orbs and stuff like that, and musky, disgusting smells and stuff like, yeah, I mean, things being flung across and stuff. Great fun. I mean, damn, scary stuff. Yep, don't do it. Never go ghost hunting. Nah. But there you go. So, you know, I've been trying to get Gibbs to come with me. I mean, we was about like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago or a week and a half. I went down like this, you know, deep dark area with no lights and stuff like that. Just like trees and stuff like that. And all I could hear was like. And I'm just like listening to, you know, Blackpink, you know, I mean, and I just plugged it and it played out loud. Blackpink in your area. It was a bit nerve-wracking, you know, I mean, when you're on your own and walking along and stuff like that and so forth. And, you know, I mean, and sometimes you're going past like buildings of metal and they creak sometimes. But what there was no buildings, there was like trees and so forth. And you know what trees sound like when it creaks, but this didn't sound like that. It sounded like a cat getting off on itself. But anyway. But I don't think it was a cat, though. You know what I mean?
They hear more haunting proof later.
It was like it answered you.
If you can see or hear us, hit something and give us a sign of your presence.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, a minute, I need to go for a crap. I didn't go earlier. Oh, that that bolted the other night. Oh, bro. It's repeated on me. I gotta go upstairs and have a good old shit. Do not come in. We're gonna have an exorcism of the arse. Expelliarmus. Let's go.
They hear one of their paranormal devices go off on the second floor.
Keep your left a little bit wrong.
Ooh, Cobra.
Setting our alarm off in the cell.
They receive no answer until the demon talks directly to them through the spirit box.
We heard you walking.
The ghost should reply back So did I. You walk in too. Hope you wiped your feet. You know what I mean? Not a perfect time for any demon or ghost in there to reply back. Did you walk in too? You come to play? I want your insides on the outside.
Is that you that I'm...
You want to play?
Oh, yes, I want to play.
And it seems the demon does.
Did you just touch me?
I think there is enough evidence here to suggest this place does house some ghosts or demons, but whether or not they just want to play is anyone's guess. I apologize for the poor quality of this video, but the backstory is too good to pass up. The Newcastle High School in Indiana received a notification from their security company that something weird was going on. So they looked at the CCTV videos to see exactly what the problem was.
See here, the lights are off in the choir room.
I'm actually freaking out right now.
Me too.
The power goes out.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
this is scaring me.
So I'm thinking that the power going off is weird enough, but look what happens when it comes back on.
The lights are on. What the?
Do you see that? The light came on.
Shut.
I'm no electrician, but if the lights in the other room were off before the power outage, then they shouldn't come back on unless someone was in the room to mess with the switch. But as far as anyone knows, it was late at night and the school was empty, so I don't know how this could be. A car sees a ghost on the side of the road and pulls over to record. They see nothing but darkness, so they slowly inch forward. Scared yet certain something paranormal lies ahead. Looks like they were right. They've caught a ghost sighting in their headlights, but not for long as the figure disappears into the night. Suddenly, they are no longer curious about what they saw and only want to get out of there fast.
Was that a lady in white, or was that with the robes? Was that like a preacher, killing themselves, or what? You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? Part of me wants to say it was one of their friends, and there was something there for them to fall on to and so forth, but don't know the areas. So then again, it could be like a massive drop. But yeah, so need to know what was down there, see how high it is, and all of that before I can make a full conclusion.
The figure is much taller than the average person and towers over their car. Something tells me they aren't.
Oh yeah, picture the darkness of this video, right, guys? I mean, and they've got like a car light going on. With me, I haven't got that when I'm walking around. It's basically pitch black. So when I go to areas, it's just pitch black. And I got blurred vision, so and I can't run. So if anything happens, I just gotta walk. Anyway,
The first travelers who witness this roadside phantom, and they are also probably far from the last for that matter. This video was submitted to the r/chills narrator subreddit by SailorGirl06. She writes, I'm a single mom. Last year my son and I were working on his Rube Goldberg machine. I was recording. Second time I aimed the camera toward the dining room. A face appeared on the microwave. It looks a lot like me and we get goosebumps every time we think about it. The face can be seen 2 seconds from the end on the turquoise microwave in the back. Can you see what she's talking about? I'll slow down the footage here for a second look. Can you see it? If so, then I think this place is haunted. Shared in the subreddit Paranormal Videos, this now deleted user picked up a disembodied voice on her dog cam, speaking a foreign language. Have a listen.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You'll want to hear this. I got myself a bargain from Love Honey, and I'm going to tell you how. Click on the link below, enter your email address, and
go on, go. No.
Did you hear that? The Redditor notes that the camera was placed on the mantle, and there's nothing behind the camera but the chimney. Some in the comments note that both of the dogs are looking at something in the room, and one of them looks terrified. The voice sounds almost like it's hissing in the end. I'm not sure what's going on here, if this is paranormal or there's someone in the home, but I do think I'd be setting up more cameras after hearing this. Houses can make funny house noises, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Just cameras? No, I'd be doing a lot more than bloody cameras. You know what I mean? I'd be expelling that energy somewhere. That sounds like something, doesn't it? Come here, put in a toilet, and expel you down this toilet. But no, yeah, I'd be doing more than just putting cameras in. Then again, I've actually lived with a ghost haunting in the other place I used to live. But that was a friendly ghost, though. That was a friendly entity. You know, I mean, no scratches, none of that nonsense. But that in the video sounds like it could do harm to the dogs and stuff like that. So I would get someone in, or somebody that knows what they're doing, and not just cameras, for flip's sake. Maybe get like holy water and put it in the walls or something. I mean, spread it across and clean all that crap up and expel them out of there. Not the dogs, mind you. I mean, the entity itself.
With this video posted to the Ghosts subreddit by Ramasaurez, the Redditor explains that he woke up to loud footsteps in the hallway and the sound of something in the attic being dragged. He says the attic is not used for storage, but has a small crawl space. He was home alone when this happened. In the clip, you can faintly hear footsteps pounding, and then the dragging noise as Ramasaurez lies still and silent. In the comments, Redditor Dejness suggests to go check it out, noting that people have had issues with squatters in the past. Even though the chances are slim, there's a definite possibility, as Dejness advises. Look for any sign of someone's been living there, missing food, stuff misplaced, food wrappers, and if you do end up believing someone is in your house, maybe try installing a security camera. Some Redditors add that having something to protect themselves with.
My place is like well, this place here, you know what I mean, there's items all over the place, you know what I mean, I got items near me. If they come through the door, I better make sure I am armed, because there's loads of stuff from the house that they could pick up, like a battle on camera one day, maybe. Oh, you've come through my door. Oh, you've got a weapon. I'll get my weapon too. Let's begin.
If nearby would be smart. Others advise to just record the sound.
Yeah, upstairs there's an axe. Sort of like coming downstairs, like, I've come to kill. And I grab my sword. I'll fight you, you evil bugger. Can you imagine that, you know what I mean, on Twitch one day. Oh, man. Pay-per-view. Anyway.
And call the authorities instead of investigating himself, as who knows what this stranger would do. In another vein, some think it would be animals making nests up there. but the Redditor says the attic was completely sealed. The potential for the paranormal is on other Redditors' radar, including the OPs.
New voicemail from Leah.
Hey guys, hope you're all good. A little birdie told me that you're feeling low on ideas.
How many adverts is that now? We're going for like 20 minutes and we've had like... These Globers are complete wankers, man, aren't they?
Me making sure I get through TSA unscathed.
A YouTuber named Shondurez by this woman microwave in the back. Can you look for any sign of someone's been living there? Missing food, stuff misplaced, food wrapper.
Yeah, I got into my other browser. The other browser's got stuff up there. Oh, bloody hell, my right leg.
And if you do end up believing someone is in your house, maybe try installing a security camera. Some Redditors add,
buy a fucking shotgun and learn to use it before you gotta face somebody.
That having something to protect themselves with nearby would be smart. Others advise to just record the sound and call the authorities instead of investigating himself.
The authorities would come and plot your fucking head off. A lot of times I've noticed, with the UK cops, you used to like phone them up. They either don't show up, so you could end up dead anyway, or you've defended yourself, so they arrest you. So, end of the day, get rid of the police and just defend yourself. Whatever happens, then happens. Because the police normally end up screwing you over and your life's over because of those dickheads. Anyway, so...
As who knows what this stranger would do. In another vein, some think it would be animals making nests up there. But the Redditor says the attic was completely sealed. The potential for the paranormal is on other Redditors' radar, including the OPs. He states that a couple of his family members had paranormal experiences inside the home, although he doesn't elaborate on what those experiences were. Then again, maybe it's just someone who had no other place to go. Published to YouTube by Proving Demons in May of 2020. You might want to call your local exorcist after watching this video. The uploader explains that the house they entered is known to have been the site of an exorcism, and they were exploring it to capture paranormal activity. He writes, while experiencing heavy poltergeist activity, I could feel the demon inside trying to possess me as it did the previous owner, who is now insane in a mental institution. From that point, our ghost hunt took a turn for the worst. Let's take that turn with them. After hiking up to the abandoned building and entering through a crawl hole, the crew finds the inside looks like a surreal art shed. Colorful paper lanterns hang, arrows are pointing every which way. All natural light in the place is framed by gothic windows. At first, the general aura of the place is curious rather than creepy. There are lots of scraps of paper posted to a board, a large map, a guitar hanging on one wall. As one YouTuber, Lavender Rainbow, points out, there's a pamphlet on the wall. Later in the clip at 16 minutes 29 seconds that reads, Bipolar Disorder Survival Guide. So maybe the person living here was trying to seek psychiatric help. You find yourself wishing you were there, so you might examine things up close and learn more. But then the crew hears a woman screaming. They head towards a back room, with one of the dudes mentioning that they hadn't even made sure they were alone in this building. In fact, the building looks very lived in, not abandoned. There's what looks like a bed in the next room with blankets on it, a full backpack beside it, clothes hanging. Are they alone? He continues into the next room, hearing others inside, but it turns out just to be his own crew. You can hear a lot of sounds and things moving, like there are animals on the roof. Next, the door closes behind him by itself. They use the EVP to see if anyone's there in the home with them. The quick reply is yes. They also hear the words demon, as well as a warning, get out now. The demon tells them they have no right to be there. Andrew says he's starting to feel affected and his hands are shaking. And moments later, something falls off the shelf. Even scarier are the Polaroids that they find of what appears to be an authentic exorcism or ritual of some sort. What do you think went on in this makeshift cathedral of a home? A possession?
Dead royal family around the Sasacoba golfers, for a good weekend. Yeah, Betty was there, Charlie Boy, the Duke of Kent, all them were there, 2 years ago. Drinking blood.
Session? Would you feel comfortable in the demon's skin? A YouTuber named Tim Wells says out bow.
Would you be comfortable in the demon's skin? I could prank people. That'd be cool. Did he even meant to say, if the demon possessed you, would you be comfortable? But would you be comfortable in the demon's skin? Oh, could you imagine the pranks you could do, wearing demon skin? Walking through Tesco's and stuff. Going to the butchery. I would like some Legion pig, please. Thank you very much. Why do you say Legion pig? Don't you read your Bible? You know people like me. Are you a demon? Yes. Be one of those posh, polite demons. Yeah, you would have to. If it's cut down the middle, you have to sew it up when and then make sure the hole is somewhere else, so they don't see. Yeah. Demon skin. Did demons have skins? Oh yeah, they do. Some do. Yeah. I just thought of a few. But anyway, that'd be cool. And then they're walking through, and people are just looking at you like, demon. And you just turn and go, where? That'd be awesome. Oh, yeah, you hire a preacher for a day as well, so the preacher's in on it. You're walking around every time there's like an exorcism going on, and you're coughing up custard and so forth from this liquid stuff, making like green type custard. Anyway. Oh, yeah. I was going to get the head to spin around because you don't want... Yeah. Oh, maybe with new nanotechnologies and so forth, because the old ways, with the latex, you would see it's latex and go around. But maybe with nanotechnology, with the new ways of doing things, as the head spinning around, the technology is kicking in place, sealing up the areas you would normally see a gap with the head spinning around. That'd be flipping cool. Yeah. You could probably fake like a head spinning around these days. While in public. Oh, that'd be cool. If I had technology like that, guys. Oh, man. And maybe like hard armor as well. Can you imagine? You could wind the police up, couldn't you? Sneak up behind him. I see into your souls. I know how many donuts you've eaten today. Oh, you are going to hell for that. I know what you did with your partner last night. And it wasn't your wife. We know where you put that truncheon.
Hunting with his friends when a flock of geese appear directly overhead. One of them aims and takes fire without properly taking the angle of his shot into account.
Oh, watch your barrel. Your barrel straight up. It's coming right for us.
He shoots roughly 90 degrees into the air, and you can actually hear the projectile cutting through the wind like a missile as it heads back towards their exact position. It somehow lands roughly 10 feet in the middle of all of them, and they barely get away. Judging from the size of the arrow, there's no way any of them would have survived a direct hit.
No.
A YouTuber in Toronto called Nadell E claims to have heard scary sounds coming from the sky that many people have been calling sky trumpets. Tell me if you think these scary sounds from over the sky
It says that in the Bible, isn't it? Yeah, the days of, I think it's in Revelations, we have the trumpets and stuff like that. Something like 7 trumpets or something. Yeah.
Canada are real or fake? It's realistic how the sky sounds get louder after he opens the window, but that could be editing. Some people are saying that they've heard this same sky noise, while others are saying that this has to be fake and that they've heard the sound effect before, but don't say where they've heard it from. Likewise,
Yeah, that's the trouble with today's because we got computers and so much editing software and all that. First thing comes to mind, fake. Imagine one day, I mean, someone's walking by somebody, and especially with the hologram technology, they're like, you're fake. Guess not. It's like, you know, I mean, demon just happens to look like Jason Vaughn or something, you know, Voorhees or something like that, you know, Jason Vaughn. Anyway, yeah, I mean, your Voorhees, you know, he's standing there, people are like, oh, fake hologram movie, yeah. Just happens, the demon just likes the film, and it decides to play, you know, I mean, Voorhees, and it chases the person down the road. Come here. Not a hologram. that was a lackluster dab. I hope when I die, it's actually more dramatic instead of. I hope my head's spinning around and blood squirting everywhere and limbs being torn off by demons and stuff. Anyway.
Nadell E kind of says that this video is fake, but it might be sarcastic. Like he's saying this event is real and one day you'll see. How do you interpret this comment? Here's the sky noise again. Tell me what this is and if you've heard it anywhere before. Renato Garcia claims to have had a pair.
There's one way they could have done that. Got like a didgeridoo or something and blew in it for, you know, I mean, using their butt cheeks, and then put it through a sampler and then deepened it by so many octaves and stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's that way of doing it, but that interests me of explaining that one. But anyway, but the way the technologies and stuff like that's going on, plus what the scientists and militaries and all that are up to without, you know, public, without any disclosure from the military and all of that. Yeah, the technology we get as the public compared to what's behind the scenes, what we get as the public is decades behind compared to what they got. You know what I mean? So.
Paranormal encounter. While exploring the house of a witch in Brazil, he finds all these empty
How you know she's a witch?
bottles carefully arranged in a circle in the middle of the room, possibly for a spell, and then the far door opens all by itself. That's when some really bizarre things are caught on camera, things that are weird.
They go through the next door, and she goes, "Do you want an apple?"
Weird, but possibly not real.
Side.
So the door slams shut by itself, which is creepy, but then he says that the bottles fall over by themselves. However, when you play this part in slow motion, you can clearly see his foot kicking them at 1 minute and 21 seconds. It's hard to see because it's dark, but when you look in slow motion, you can definitely see his shoe. With over 4 million views and nearly 80,000
I saw him doing it at real time, so didn't have to say, oh, in slow motion.
likes at the time of this video, I just had to give my honest analysis and say I have my doubts about this one. If he really is faking this part, then I have trouble believing the rest of this abandoned house exploration is real. After hearing rumors about satanic rituals being performed at the domes of the Casa Grande, YouTube team Twin Paranormal head into Diablo's desert. While standing there on the cursed land, they hear footsteps.
What was that? You didn't hear that? That's literally right there. It was like walking or step or something being thrown. It's kind of hard to tell when you're in.
Then they hear a scraping sound.
Please? There it is again. We hear you.
One of the team's REM pods goes off, followed closely by another metallic scraping sound.
Whoa! That's a full grab. Whoa. Whoa, battery dead. This is brand new, guys.
That's probably what was going on, dude. There's no source of like electricity or energy, but then again, there is a giant power junction right over there.
More noise is heard, and it feels like someone is standing just out of sight in the darkness.
Point that way, point that way. What is that? Show yourself.
I thought there was somebody there. Further back in the clip.
Hear voices and then get a reading on their K2 meter.
Did you guys just hear that voice?
Dude, someone's out there.
What do people come here to do? Do they come here to summon things? Can you give me a sign if that's correct?
After hearing another distinct noise, Wyatt blacks out momentarily.
I just got the gnarliest, like, dude, did you hear that? Someone just walked right up to that. I just got so dizzy, so lightheaded. Oh, that was weird. Like,
clapping in the domes is followed by a series of unexplained events.
Can you give us a sign that you're still here? Physically.
Thank you. I'm dead.
No. Did you just clap?
After seeing the crazy amount of activity in this former ritual site, I am positive that evil resides here. Whether human or ancient curse though, not all of us want to be detectives in this scary case, but sometimes the job is forced on us. YouTube team Exploring with Angelo ends up on the trail of a possible life taker with this randonautica gone wrong. It takes the crew to this creepy forest where they see a light amongst the trees.
There's definitely someone coming. Yeah. Are you catching it on that camera?
The light grows brighter and gets closer. The beam of light flickers in the darkness. And then they capture what's holding it. Using night vision, they get a close shot of the figure as it continues in its mission. After the figure leaves, they follow its footprints in the snow, and they encounter him yet again from a distance.
See anything? Yeah, they're right
As they get closer, they smell a strong stench.
Smell?
I don't know.
You smell that?
Yeah.
One YouTuber points out another light beam from behind them later as they're reading this note.
Senior position in our new Arizona community. Which makes sense. Do you remember that letter that we found?
This is
We were in Arizona and it was talking about a new commune or something.
Okay, yes, now that you...
Does the beam belong to that strange figure? Later, as they're walking, they hear a scream in the night. I don't know what any of this means. I'm not sure if it means losing your life, but I would have to go and check the area again because it looks to me like the figure was burying something.
Well, I wouldn't check at night though. I'll come back in the day with a team of people. That would be a smart thing to do. Instead of, going out with just two of you, because you don't know if there's a cult there, like maybe 20 people there. And you go there just two of you, and then you're like, oh, we're back out. It's like, yeah, when you got something like that going on, and that one's like walking away, you think, in a lot of videos we go like, oh, we keep following like they did. You know what I mean? And that thing knows it's following them. So it's like, yeah, you get the hell out of there. Bring back people, with shotguns and stuff like that. And then you do like a proper investigation of the area. But that, it could be fake, but at the same time, it's like, get out there and take more people with you next time. Cause that is like, I don't mean like one more, but take with like 60 more people with you, or 70 more people, armed to the teeth and stuff. But damn, because we have got cults in this world. So.
But I definitely do that in the daylight. When the paranormal comes after you, do you stick around for more? Published by Han Cardisler. That's what this group did, and they weren't disappointed.
Yeah, some of the places I go to, guys, I'm like near police stations and stuff like that as well. Oh shit, demonic pigs. No, I'm joking.
Pointed. As the paranormal crew is searching an abandoned school, they find something frightening inside. They're in one room examining things when a sound is heard from the other end of the room. A moment later, a large beam of wood is shoved off a table to the floor. They cross the room, closer to the action. And as they're talking, another large piece of wood comes flying at one of them from the door. Still, they remain in the room, as though nothing happened. Are these guys crazy, or are they unfazed because they're so used to this stuff? Whatever the case, they'd best run. The Phantom is getting more aggressive.
Yeah, I think they probably just like seen it for so long and they're probably just unfazed by it. Or it could be fake and that's why they're not fazed by it. Me, I've grown up around paranormal shit since I was a kid. Since like 7 years old, sort of thing. And where you would have like, let's say, a kettle, but don't forget back in the 80s and 90s, we didn't have any like this heavily lithium battery operated stuff and all that back then. You know what I mean? We didn't have like we got now, where you can have things like you can put your cup on it, it warms your cup back up, but none of that back then. You know what I mean? So with me, I had a kettle which was not plugged in, and yet it was still boiling and stuff like that. And I was like, hold on, how is that boiling and all that? And don't forget, I mean, I was in the other room and I could hear that going on. Like, so I went across, and it wasn't family because they were out. Mum and Dad were like, I mean, in town somewhere getting Christmas presents. And there is a story with one of the presents. But anyway, my bro, with his mates, so I was on my own basically, and I went in and took a chair. I was like, oh, plug's not in. Okay. You know what I mean? And so, we just went back, sat down. The thing was like still going for like 10 more minutes, and went back, took it off the thing. Yep, kettle still going. Eventually, it just calmed the hell down. I don't know what happened that day. Maybe it was actually charging the atmosphere and it's affecting electronics and electrical items that day. I don't know, but it was like strange shit like that. Anyway, my mum at one point as well, she did have somebody to check the house for ghosts and all that, and we found out there was a fella with like a black hat and all that, and he's friendly and all of that. She told us. So I mean, there was so much stuff going on in the old house I used to live in and stuff like that. There'd be another entity then. It would be like claw marks across my chest. You know what I mean? And my family and so forth. We put my hands next to the thing, and you could tell the claw marks were a lot bigger than what my hands were back then. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of stuff was happening when I was growing up. So that's why you see me probably like, and a lot of things I do, because I've grown up on paranormal shit. You know, I mean, even having like a ghost energy, putting like a baby's like figure coming through the wall sort of thing and all of that. When I was like 13 years old and all of that, it was mental. A lot of stuff I've seen, guys. I'm like, yeah, okay, here we go again. When I'm chatting with friends with general stuff, I mean, to this day, it's like, they'd be like, oh, but it's, I mean, this happened. It was, and I'm like, yeah, okay. You don't believe us? No. You know what I'm like? Oh yeah, you. You're just like, One example as well, when I was waiting for my court case, and I was like with my cell buddy for like a few months, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And he's shaving, and all that, and so I'm like, sitting on my bed, and all of a sudden this black orb comes flying across. And I would guess to him, did you see that? Not like, oh, did you see that? I'm like, did you see that black orb? And he's like, yeah, I saw it in the mirror. I went, oh. And he came across, that's all you got to say. I'm like, well, nothing I can do about it. And he's asking me all questions. And what's that? And a black orb and all that. I said, well, not me, they demons. Black orbs like demons. And that got round the whole of F-Wings of it. He was like, they were asking me all questions. So you're not phased by this stuff. No. I was mental. A few times that happened. I know. While I was there, sort of, I saw a lot of demons and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of black orbs flying about the place and stuff like that. And I was like, I didn't tell the officers. Let them find out.
By the minute, if you have a fear of heights, you might want to step away slowly from the edge of this video. El Camino del Rey, or the King's Little Path, is a high walkway in Spain that traverses a narrow gorge in El Charro near Malaga, originally built to allow workers at a nearby hydroelectric power plant to transport materials The walkway was first constructed at the turn of the 20th century, 3 feet in width and 330 feet above the river below. The walkway twists and turns around the steep walls of the gorge in a way that
I was about to say you can tell straight up sent me the dodgy craftsmanship, the dodgy masonry. Oh, baby. And it get to here, look at the gap. Yeah, that bird comes along. I'm gonna make you fall. No, go away. Bloody birds. You know, in the afterlife, you're like, that bloody bird killed me.
will make you.
Good job there's water. And as you fall, you find out there's like piranhas or alligators that come on down.
Your head spin. It has been partially closed for more than 10 years after it fell into disrepair. In fact, it was once called the world's most dangerous walkway, as 5 passings occurred. Across only 2 years, renovations allowed the walkway to be reopened in 2015. Going back to the original, by 2006, much of the path had deteriorated. Several sections of the original concrete had completely collapsed, leaving large open gaps.
Who thought of bloody concrete though? Who thought about putting concrete there? That's the last thing that you should be putting up. Oh, man.
Gaps only traversable by the steel beams. The handrails were pretty much non-existent, with only a safety wire in its steed. Regardless, Daredevil still walked the King's Path, and passings occurred regularly. Published in March of 2011 by AM, this video shows what it was like to walk the King's Path when it was in disrepair. The crumbling concrete stairs are guarded only by a short length of handrail. As the hiker makes his way upward, you can see the drop below is no joke. A single misplaced step can throw you hundreds of feet to your demise. Despite the risk, you can see why people put themselves in harm's way. The solitude surrounded by the glittering river below and the jagged rocks of the gorge is an experience worth having, not to mention the adrenaline rush of being a misstep away from passing on. Still, if your heart is pounding just by watching this video, I wouldn't recommend it. I certainly wouldn't do it either. Blurry face makes his way upward. You can see the drop below is no joke. A single misplaced step can throw you hundreds of feet to your demise. Despite the risk, you can see why people put themselves in harm's way. The solitude surrounded.
I'm thinking that he's probably going around this way and to a different entrance. I'm thinking, what's down that entrance? Oh, there he is, down here as well. Is it just like a little gap there? You know what I mean? And it takes you nowhere? Or are these like different types of entrances and exits, depending which one you go into? You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm thinking, check down here below as well.
By the glittering river below and the jagged rocks of the gorge is an experience worth having, not to mention the adrenaline rush of being a misstep away from passing on. Still, if your heart is pounding just by watching this video, I wouldn't recommend it. I certainly wouldn't do it either. Blurry face.
Let me just check. What was my heart doing? Something good. It's dead, right? Sorry guys. Yeah, I was just saying this checks see what my heart was doing, and to be honest, yeah, it's dead.
Faces is a YouTuber exploring 2 mysterious schools standing next to each other. They were both built around World War II and have been abandoned for a long time. Everything starts out normal until Blurry Faces is exploring an upstairs room full of classroom furniture. After that, something seems to be stalking them at every turn. The strange banging noises only grow louder and more persistent as time wears on. I will give them credit for being courageous and sticking around for so long. This is the event that finally makes them lose their composure and scramble. This time Blurry Faces bravely tests the weight of the door himself and finds that it's way too heavy to swing open with such ease. You can tell he is putting a lot more effort into opening and closing the door than whatever just opened it moments earlier. Tell me what's written in Spanish across the door and if it has any significance to what could be possibly lurking inside. I wanted to talk about a ghost hunting channel called Beyond Paranormal, who went to the haunted Ashmore Estates on June 25th, 2020 to see what kind of creepy things they could find in Illinois. As the legend goes, 32 people met their end in this poorly run asylum between 1870 and 1879. Their rooms were filled with rats and flies when they were found. The building was abandoned in the 1980s, and that's when people started using it to perform strange rituals, further adding to the evil within. On the second floor, they can...
Yeah, I mean, was that Poya's house or something like that? Poya's home or something like that? Pursue Casa. What was it now? Proya Casa. So, is it Proya's house, Proya's home, or something like that? Anyway.
To see what kind of creepy things they could find in Illinois. As the legend goes, 32 people met their end in this poorly run asylum between 1870 and 1879. Their rooms were filled with rats and flies when they were found. The building was abandoned in the 1980s, and that's when people started using it to perform strange rituals, further adding to the evil within. On the second floor, they can smell a rotten stench in one room and think a spirit could be near. They set up their paranormal equipment and begin scanning the airwaves, hoping to catch an EVP on camera.
Dude, I feel like I just seen a shadow walk in front.
Well, according to the Collins Dictionary, casa means house, sort of thing. La casa, sort of thing, home, and so it's probably Proya's home or something like that. Anyway.
On my camera, bro.
A shadow figure darts in front of them, followed by an orb that mysteriously appears while talking about creepy stuff, walking in front of the camera. They keep exploring the haunted asylum, and then, less than a minute later...
What?
You didn't hear that fat?
Oh yeah, I thought that was you guys.
No, that was like somewhere else.
A noise comes from the same area that the shadow figure was running off to.
I seen something walk across there, I swear to God. There's no cars down there? There's no any cars can't go past that way?
No.
Just like before, they see movement and then an orb appears. It's definitely a weird coincidence, but not nearly as terrifying as what happens next.
That's what I gotta do now, guys. Get my bag ready to go out. Well, I'll grab it, and while this is going on.
Bro, what is down there? Oh, wait. Dude, you see them walk past?
A mysterious light passes through the hallway. Definitely a ghost if you ask them. If that's a door leading outside, then I was thinking it might just be car headlights. But check this out. At 14 minutes 13 seconds, a wispy ray of light appears that they cannot explain, and neither can I. The ghost of a girl is rumored to roam these halls, and that sounds like a good explanation as any. When they try to communicate with her, it apparently works.
Are you here with us?
Their paranormal equipment registers a response to their question, and an orb flies by. The timing of both events is too much of a coincidence for me not to mention. So between these strange lights, moving shadows, and oddly responsive orbs, I think this asylum is way haunted. While house sitting for his aunt, Reddit user Notel4117 saw something on a nanny cam that freaked him out. First, he shows us the room in question.
So this is my aunt's son's room. Right? There's no one in here. Right? Nothing.
Then he shows us what he saw.
Right on the monitor here. Tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like,
does it look like something standing in the room to you?
Like I've checked, like went back and forth 3 times, and
He even does a side-by-side to try and make sense of it.
So, okay. Nothing, right? Like what the f?
He then sets up the monitor, grabs a ball from another room, and throws it in there to see if anything changes on the monitor.
Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there.
The mysterious figure is still there. Many in the comments think the T-Rex and other items in the room may be casting shapes that create the shadow figure's form. Like others in the thread, I'm thinking it's probably a shitty nanny cam that doesn't capture shadows in their subtleties. So many objects in the room are coming together to make what looks like a figure. After all, the camera did make the T-Rex look like a terrifying baby. South Korean ghost hunter Yang Ma-hee is exploring an old abandoned haunted house for evidence of the paranormal. What he's caught on tape is up for debate, so let's get right to it. Tell me if you hear a footstep after he finishes his sentence.
계세요? 누구 계세요?
All of the rooms look completely ripped apart, and yet nothing has been taken. Drawers and shelves are overturned, but clothing and personal items remain largely untouched. It looks like the work of poltergeist activity to me, not thieves. A particularly angry poltergeist at that. But perhaps the scariest part of all is this EVP of a man's voice that completely overlaps his own when he touches the old owner's shoe.
이거 화장실이다.
That does not sound like a house settling or anything like that. It's definitely vocal cords. The ghostly voice of someone who is with us in spirit alone. Final analysis? Yeah, this video is about as paranormal as it gets. This surveillance footage was taken from the Helmut Car College in South Africa. A strange mist appears in the far doorway and slowly morphs into the shape of a girl wearing a long dress. She casually walks into a nearby classroom, as if this was just another ordinary school day, except of course the room is empty and no one is in the building. Even though this is called Helmut Car College, it's actually just a high school, and this phantom-like figure does appear to be around the same size as an average student. This makes me think it could possibly be real, though I guess they could have just edited this girl into the video if they really wanted to. For a long time, this office webcam video in Lewiston, Idaho has caught weird things on camera between the hours of midnight to 2 a.m. Strange objects like orbs and other creepy stuff. One night the webcam glitches out really bad and starts picking up odd specks of white light shortly before this mysterious figure is caught on camera with one arm raised. The apparition gets bigger as it presumably floats closer to the camera. The person who uploaded this says the building has a history of paranormal sightings. Maybe what we're seeing now is exactly...
Nice. Hey guys, don't mind me, I'm getting ready to go out, as I said. I mean, it is getting close with it. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. As we know, around 3 a.m. is what they normally say is the witching hour and stuff like that. But yeah. That's why you guys saw me putting on my shoes and stuff like that. But I need to charge my phone up a little bit as well before I go. So, but yeah, there's a field near me, guys. I mean, when you walk past a certain part of it, I mean, you get like a very sinking feeling when we go past it, late at night. During the day, it's nothing. It's like it's at night. The energies have changed and stuff like that. But I love going past it. I mean, because I've made that part of the road as the main thing for me to walk on to help me lose weight and stuff like that. Because I've noticed it adds like another 900 steps. You know what I mean? So I make sure that's part. I mean, you never know. I make, one day, when I'm going across filming and so yeah, I may capture something. You know what I mean? You never know. So I got my camera bag there. I got my normal bag there as well. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's keep watching this stuff while I prepare myself.
What was haunting them? Freaky, right? A group of friends are hanging out late at night when a strange yelping sound brings them to a window to investigate.
Do you hear that? What the?
They start to argue about if it sounds like a regular animal in distress or some sort of rare and mysterious creature. A group of friends are hanging out late at night when a strange yelping sound brings them to a window to investigate.
Do you hear that? What the?
They start to argue about if it sounds like a regular animal in distress or some sort of rare and mysterious creature. Listen to these noises and tell me if this sounds like anything you've ever heard in the woods before. All of them soon start to feel uncertain about hanging around the open window and back away. I think it sounds like it could possibly be an animal that's being hunted, but I'm not sure. What do you think is happening? And would you be brave enough to go into...
Well, it reminds me, about a month back now, where I was coming back from my walk. I mean, and around about, say, 3:30 a.m., because between 3 a.m. to like 5 a.m, they say that's like the witching thing. And as I was almost back home, I was like a few streets away, and I had this like demonic growl right by my ear, sort of thing, and stuff like that. And I quickly turned round. I mean, and to see, and there was nothing there. There was absolutely nothing there, and I bet you're right. Somebody who was looking out the window that day and thought, why did he turn around so quick? And that's why. Demonic growl. Yeah, I mean, so yeah. I know, it's, my family and stuff like that have told me, why do you go on your own? Because nobody else will come, that's why. But I like finding what's out there and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
To the woods and find out. I wouldn't. The Paranormal Nightmare team is facing off with a demon in this haunted home. When the team requests that the demon interact, it responds in kind.
Hit something hard for us.
Oh, aye.
Then this series of events sent chills down my spine.
God, Josh!
What?
Oh my God, I seriously can't. That fucking hurts. Holy.
When one of the crew gives some advice to the other, there's immediate retaliation.
I think I've seen this one before. I don't mean the whole chill thing. I mean this clip on its own. I think I've seen this one before on its own. It seems familiar.
Don't be nice to it. It's a demon.
I'm up here longer than you.
Just don't be nice to it.
Something hit me right in the eye.
Tell me your name.
And when they tell the demon that they're sticking around, he responds,
We're not leaving, we're gonna stay here all night.
Oh shit! Rocky!
The demon even shares his identity.
What is your name?
After which it charges one of them.
Whoa! No! 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 Dude, something just came running at me. Holy dude.
And becomes defiant.
Oh, Jesus.
And that went off at the same. Oh, dude, that was so.
I was right in here again.
In my opinion, this house is 100% haunted. Can anyone get rid of the demon within? I suspect there's no telling what it'll do. Douglas Daniel has caught 2 scary moments on camera. One is pretty obvious while the other is for the most observant eye, so don't blink.
Here goes home!
A rock slide bangs a barrier open before this guy even has a chance to take their hands out of his pockets to protect himself. And if that was one of the smaller rocks, think about what any of the larger ones would have done to him. He isn't the only lucky person in this video. A rock climber is right next to the action when the rocks let loose. I wonder if something they did caused this to happen. If so, I can only imagine how bad they would have felt if somebody got hurt because of their mistake. A social security office is a pretty strange building to be haunted, but a YouTuber named Joshua Bragg is convinced, after capturing 2 of the scariest moments on CCTV video, that he still cannot explain.
Back up a little bit, there it goes, down here in the corner. It's not a bug, people. I don't know what this is. I always know that there's a ghost in this place. So creepy.
I was thinking this dark orb-like figure was an insect, except here's the thing. Joshua has seen the same figure before on a different security camera, in a different room, on a different night. Last time it went out the back entrance and walked across the parking lot in a straight line.
Right here. That is no bug. That is no bug.
I think he's right because an insect walking across should look like a solid black shape. Whatever this is looks translucent and is therefore most likely something paranormal. A Redditor named RadLad1 made a 3-post series about a possible ghost lurking in his closet. In the first video, he stands outside and hears a dripping noise. It's very quiet, so I'll boost the sound for you to better hear. That sounds like it could be a leaky pipe or something, but look what happens when he goes to open it.
Okay, that's not...
His hand isn't even touching anything when there's a knock from the other side. The question is whether this is a spirit or just someone he knows. The first video piqued Reddit's interest, so he began documenting more. The spirit is in a foul mood on a different night and the noises grow persistent. Radlad1 finds himself reluctantly standing before his haunted closet once again. The air sounds charged with electricity and carries with it a distant wail, and that's when he notices the door is slightly ajar. Okay, so this could be fake, and the second person could be inside the closet, but wouldn't the shadow of their arm show against the wall here? When they slam the door, I see nothing. By now, paranormal activity during the day too, whereas before it was just late at night. Everyone is demanding he open the closet and show them what's inside, and he waits until it starts making noises to prove to everyone, once and for all, that this closet is quite haunted. There's absolutely nothing inside but this creepy doll, which says everything I need to know. However, shortly before he opens the closet, there's a brief moment where he zooms out of focus. This could be where he stopped recording to let his friend out, then zoomed back into focus to make it look like a continuous take, but it looks pretty real to me. These two are having the time of their lives, but not everyone has come to the party. Posted on TikTok by Vina Saputri2. This scary video shows a pair having a grand old time.
And the thing is, well, I don't want to sort of add more mystery to that last clip, but yeah, I mean, we can go through all the speculations, like it's fake, it's real, and all that, and so on. But also, I mean, if we're dealing with the paranormal and everything else, then we're dealing with a doorway, a door frame, and all of that, and so forth. And doors doesn't have to be like me going from here to the bottom of the stairs. So I know where to open the door. There should be stairs there, and so forth, from where then it leads up to the bathroom and all of that. But if doors are about opening to different areas, then why can't it be different planes of existence as well? So, I mean, just like my t-shirt net death is a doorway. It takes you from one world to another world, sort of thing. And maybe, yeah, I mean, we've seen films where they've documented like that, when it was like Beetlejuice, where they like draw a door and the door opens up and it takes them to the afterlife and all of that. And so what what we sort of like see is just like a door to a wardrobe or whatever, it's like cupboard and all that and so forth, but really it's another world trying to come in through that door. You never know. You never know.
I'm swimming by a waterfall, but as the camera swings around, a creepy figure is seen sulking in the background. The mysterious figure lurks nearly out of sight along the rocks behind some overhanging brush. It looks like a young girl with dark hair wearing white. Why is it watching them? Is this about to crash their party? She certainly doesn't throw off any party vibes. More creepy stalker vibes in my opinion. Is this spirit hiding? Posted to the Ghosts subreddit by Leonardo DeFuzzy. This ghost hunter is about to find out. After hearing noise in an adjacent room of this abandoned home, the ghost hunter ventures inside, and then this happens. Something is behind this locked door trying to get out. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. هذا كيف؟ The ghost hunter moves forward and pulls the door open, but there's nothing inside. He steps further in, and despite the fact that there's no one there, even more poltergeist activity happens. Scaring him out of the room. He returns only for the same thing to happen again. As many in the comments note, this video is from YouTuber Adventure Allah, and most agree that it's one of the most realistic hauntings they've seen. Is it real or just all camera angles? Redditor Nav in Person has another theory. They wrote, it's just the house settling. I think we can all agree that the other explanation is a tad more exciting. This next one will make anyone terrified of exploring the backwoods ever again. Redditor Mutt Magician shares this pair of creepy videos to Reddit. He writes, I was in the backwoods of Oklahoma when I found a random shed full of children's clothes and dolls. Unfortunately, this was all I filmed. The video shows a doll missing a leg and with its head and arms discolored with dirt. It seems like the doll is quite fragile because he breaks it with a small squeeze. The Redditor writes that after finding the doll, he explored further and found an abandoned shed with children's clothes, dolls, and backpacks.
That phrase, yeah, I mean, trapped inside. If it's trapped inside, don't let it loose. So if it's trapped in a doll and doll just stays there and it didn't go near your home or that, just leave it there then. You know what I mean? Yeah, we humans don't have bring the evil towards us, no?
In a follow-up video, the Redditor takes viewers to where he found this abandoned shed. For some reason, I kept expecting a jump scare in this follow-up. While I didn't jump, I think this is incredibly scary. What were these dolls there for? Why were they in such disrepair? I have so many questions about this one.
A blood tea party.
And very few answers. If you have a heart, this entry will break it. It was this woman's dream to arrive at her wedding by helicopter. She decided to surprise her husband at the altar by doing just that. Alongside her brother in July of 2017, she climbed aboard the copter. The flight took off in Brazil, just 1 mile from the reception venue. The excited bride-to-be and her brother are both smiling at the beginning of the video as they take off. But soon they're swallowed up by fog, an alarm starts going off and the camera begins to shake. You can hear the passengers screaming as the pilot loses control of the copter. All 4 pass away in the incident. When the copter didn't arrive at the venue after 15 minutes, despite the organizers being informed of its liftoff, the pastor was forced to tell the groom the devastating news, as neither he nor any of the other 300 guests had known about the planned entrance. The incident came as an absolute horror to the entire wedding party. It's painful to imagine and harder to watch. A YouTube series called The Undervlogs follows Rachel Key.
Well, and on that note, because I'm going to be heading out now, guys, it's almost 2 o'clock, yeah? So I need 10 minutes to get things properly ready, and then I'll be out there. I do notice the police look at me like, it's like, you know, when I'm walking about, they're like, at first it was like, why are you out this late? You know what I mean? Expecting everybody to be in by a certain time. You can tell that the authorities know, I think they're parents of us. I mean, like, why are you out this time of night? Now it's like, ghost hunting? Yeah, ghost hunting. I mean, I would be surprised. I mean, 1 or 2 of them probably be like, oh, I'm enjoying it. See what it's like. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, the places I go to, you know what I mean, it's like, you gotta be careful with your footing and stuff like that. Otherwise, and the places I go are like really, really dark sometimes. I mean, it's like, camera vision's shit anyways. I'm used to not seeing where I'm going. But I keep imagine the officers, you know, I mean, walking along and so over next to me, FUD. Have you fallen down again, have you? Yeah, keep up. I got blurred vision. Man, that would be so funny. Probably could do that one day. I mean, take the officers on to stuff that they're probably not used to. Get them to open their minds up a little bit. But anyway, on that note, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go get ready now, and I'm going to shoot out and do my thing. And also got to visit family later today as well. It's Tuesday today, isn't it? Tuesday, 2 a.m. So I'll be going down to pay the rent as well. And so yeah, I got quite a good few hours ahead of me. So let's hope I don't get killed by any ghosts and stuff. Oh man. Oh, that'd be cool. And doing a ghost stream, sitting here playing, and I'm the ghost. Tonight we're gonna play Ark. And my mate Gibbon's going. You know what I mean? He hasn't heard yet that I've died, so it's like I'm not playing a game with him, and I'm going, Gibbon, yes, mate, I died last night. That would be so funny. But anyway. You guys take care. Have a good one. I know I got a dark sense of humor, guys. I know I've got, but that would be so funny. He like jumps on and so forth. He's like, "Right, what are we doing tonight? I got something to tell you. I died last night. Are you watching Twitch? Because you can see right through me." But anyway, bye everyone.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Yo! Above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond the illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with the reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, toss the bottom like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices sigh. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
About the risk of CO2 in the atmosphere. And by the way, it's not really a moral hazard. It's more like free riding on our grandkids. And by the way, it's not really a moral hazard. It's more like free riding on our grandkids.
I will not make any deals with you. I've resigned. I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own.